Hello there, Pisces. Are you a good crime scene investigator for 2025? We're definitely going to find out. This is your significator card in the tarot. It's the moon card. This moon card has a lot going on in here. It is goal oriented. It is knowing that there is a higher realm. There is a higher vision to seek, especially in a crime scene. Sometimes you have to just sit back and you have to meditate, maybe even pray over what it is and what step you need to take next. You definitely know that there is a path to meet your goal, and that's the most important thing. Pisces usually, and I'm going to say always, have the ability to see things from a unique perspective and reveals clues about hidden things in plain sight. You are the ones that recognize the unrecognizable. And I'm going to tell you truthfully, this is what makes you an empathic investigator. Very, very good. Now, I like to pull out a Kipper deck card. Let's see where this leads us. We all like these Kipper decks. I think they're just gorgeous. Distant horizons. This is what you, base your investigation on, is because you know that once you get anchored into the facts, it's a matter of time. And that there is a silver lining around the cloud, because it is not going to be very much longer that you find out what it is that you need in order to solve a case. I love that. I love it. Wow, the energy is really high here today. All right, so did you see that? We're going to take that. That is the High Priestess. That's the first card out. Second card out is the Eight of Swords. They're just flying out today for us, aren't they? I'm going to position them so you see them a little better. Okay, these are beautiful cards, aren't they? I figured you'd love them. That's why I'm using them. This is the Eight of Cups. Then we have the Four of Wands. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Isn't that amazing? I love it. All right, so we're going to put this to the side. We're going to read these, and this, first of all water in the tarot come from the High Priestess. It comes from her robes. There's a lot of things about this that is a spiritual. It's bringing the spiritual part to an investigator or an investigation, because that's what makes you the empathic investigator. You've got to keep on top of things. And you also know that it's either black or white. There's no gray area. You see, this gal, she's got a cross around her neck, but she's also holding the Torah, T-O-R-A, which are the first few books of the Bible written by Moses, also called the Septuagint. There's a lot of different things going on in this card, just like there's a lot of different things going on with you too, Pisces. So that is the start of your investigation. Now, here's the thing. Pardon me. Sometimes a Pisces will feel a little tied up, will feel a little balled up. But the good thing is we have that water from the High Priestess robes that comes in and makes sure that there's a continuous flow of feelings, emotions, frequency, vibration, everything that a Piscean needs in order to maintain that investigative quality. Sometimes we feel, or I am a Pisces, I will tell you that, sometimes we feel like there is, no way out. Did we get into something that we can't get out of? And yet, all of a sudden, there's an epiphany. And yes, you see, these swords do not go all the way around. The bandages or the bondage and the blindfold, it doesn't look that tight. And definitely, her feet are free. So she can walk right out of that. And that's definitely what a Piscean does. It just takes a little time sometimes, but then it can definitely happen. So now we have this Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a very interesting card. And I like to feel many times that, it's not so much about walking away. It's about walking towards. You see, sometimes you've done all you can do. This person here has set up 8 cups, but there's one missing. So while you're in an investigation, you may have everything put in place, but there's something missing that you can't put your finger on. Well, you have to walk toward the next step. What is the next step? In this particular situation, it's the 9 of Cups, which is the yes card, the dream come true, the wish fulfilled. But you've got to get there. And that's what happens. You know when to say, okay, I need the next step. That's the good thing about being the empathic investigator. Interesting. I want to ask you, do you see 1111 a lot? Those are angel numbers, but this is about the home. And the unfortunate thing about a Piscean is that a lot of times investigations are brought home. That's the one thing that you have to be, concerned about, and you have to make sure that you're, protecting your energy. But as far as that is concerned, home is very important, and home is a definite way to celebrate. And that's what's wonderful about how you feel, Pisces. Now, this 10 of Cups, very interesting. It means you're empathic, insightful. You bring closure and harmony to very many unresolved cases. And the 10s in the tarot signify that it's the end of the journey. And that's what you do. You make sure that the end of the journey is complete, resolved, and that there is something to celebrate. And yes, in many crime scenes, it's not so much to celebrate, but what is the celebration is when it can be resolved and when justice is served. Now, what is this little fellow here? This is the Hanged Man, a very good card for a Pisces. Why is that? Well, many times in order to become enlightened, you have to look at things from a different perspective. Maybe standing across from the room, maybe looking at a crime scene in a different direction, maybe just putting away the facts just for a few minutes and then bringing them out again and looking at them in a different light. That's the empathic power that a Pisces has, knowing that there's more to it. And again, recognizing that unrecognizable to get the job done and have justice served. So yes, Pisces, you are the empathic investigator for sure. I want to thank you so much for watching Crime Time with True Oracle. I'm Lady Zelda. I want to thank you, and I'm going to put some links in the description, so if you can shop or if you want a video reading with me, you're more than welcome to order it there. At the end of the video, I'm putting the link to the website. You're welcome to go over there and check us out there as well. Do me a favor and subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video and share it with someone you think would really love it. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you, and we'll see you soon.